I'll just have a cup of coffee, then I'll go.
Good morning. Welcome to a Wahl-Ris Coffee tutorial. It's been said that a bad day of fishing is better than a good day of working. Today I'm going to show you how to make a bad day of fishing even better. And that's going to be with a great cup of coffee. First things first, you want to hook up your coffee. We're just going to reel in our coffee. Awesome. Here we have a basic coffee setup. We have our freshly roasted Wahl-Ris coffee, roasted a few days ago. There are three main steps to making a great cup of coffee. You have your prep, you have your brew, and then enjoy. So first we're going to start with the prep. You want to make sure that you have only the freshest, most high quality mountain spring water. That looks great. Now that we have our water starting to boil, we're going to get the coffee ground. I'm going to be working with a 16:1 water to coffee ratio this morning, which means that I'm going to want approximately 18.75 grams of coffee. While our water is boiling, we're going to grind the coffee. We got our coffee all ground up here. It's important that your water is at between 190 to 195 degrees Fahrenheit. Lucky for me, at this elevation, water reaches its boiling point at about 193 degrees. So once this comes to a steady boil, I know I'm good to go. Until then, I'm going to take my freshly ground coffee. I'm going to pour that into the filter. All right, now that our water is obviously boiling and hot, we're going to kill the jet boil. And now we're going to move into the brew phase. At this point, everything has been prepped, it's ready to go. So we're going to add the water to our kettle. Now, to begin the pour, we're going to start with what's called the bloom. That means I'm going to add water in a circular motion to the center, working our way out to wet all of the grounds. And then I'm going to allow that to sit for about 30 seconds as the hot water is reacting with the coffee, starting to begin the extraction process. As I begin my pour, I'm going to start with the bloop technique. I'm going to be adding little bloops of water in about 5-second intervals right into the center of the grounds. When making coffee in a lake, it's important to keep a hand on your platform. You can see the bloop, bloop, bloop happening here. And then once I've done 30 seconds of the bloop technique, I'm going to begin to pour the coffee in small circular action, making sure not to hit the edges. Overall, this process, you should time it to where it takes exactly between 2.5 to 3 minutes. And that's perfect. Now we're going to go into phase 3, my personal favorite phase, and that is the enjoy phase. Sounds like the fish are starting to hit top again. Perfect timing. Well, folks, there you have it. Coffee in a lake.
I'll have another half a cup, and then I'll go.